Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to Shito's Mathematics Coaching Program. If you are a newcomer or you are a new viewers, please, I urge you all to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, watch and share to people to see. So now, today we want to be playing around with some algebraic fractions. So anytime they ask you to simplify these algebraic fractions, so what do you do in order not to give yourself much problem? So that is what you want to do. So we just want to play with some algebraic fractions. So today, so now having our board here, so you can see that we have to simplify, or we are given questions to simplify, that is, simplify this and this. So by mere looking, you will see that these fractions are very, very ugly. So they are not friendly at all. So how do you solve it? So you don't need to disturb yourself. So you just have one thing to do. So now, solving this, let me start from A. Solving this one now. So what are we going to do? So you look at the numerator, look at the denominator. Understand? So now, what can we do to simplify or to write this one in a simpler form? You understand? In a simpler expression. So that's what we want to do. So now, what is making this one to be ugly is the fraction that we have here and also the fraction that we have here. So now, if you want to clear this fraction, that is, we have the numerator, you want the numerator to be in a linear form, also this one also to be in a linear form. So we need to clear them. Also this one also to be in a linear form. So we need to clear the fraction. So to clear this fraction now, we are going to look for an appropriate common factor that 4 will go in there and also 2 will go in there. Understand? So now you can see that if you pick 4 now, 4 will go in 4, yes, and also 2 will go what? 2 will go in 4 exactly without what? Without remainder. Are you getting it? So now, therefore, picking 4, we now try to multiply 4 by both numerator, that is 4 plus y over 4 into 1 over 2. So now we picked the appropriate common factor, that is 4 will go in without what? Without remainder, and also 2 will go in there without remainder. I get what I'm saying? So we pick 4. So we multiply 4 by the both numerator and denominator. So now from here, so what will be our answer? You can see, you try to open the bracket, you have 4 times 4. 4 times this one over 4 plus 4 times y, we have 4y over 4 multiplied by 1, we have 4 over 2. Can you see that? So now from here, 4 divided by 4, we have 1 plus 4y over 4 divided by 2 is what? Is 2. We have this. You can see. So that is the what? That is the final. And that is what? This is the simplest, or let me say the simpler form of this. You can see this one looks finer than this. So this one looks so ugly, but this one is what? Is final. Do you understand now? So that is the idea. So now let's look at the second one, that is B. So now we are going to do the same thing to this, but the only problem is here is that we don't have what? We are not picking just ordinary number here, because the denominator, what is making this algebraic fraction here to be ugly is what? Is x plus 1. That is the denominator, because we are having one denominator here. We are having fraction at the numerator, which is 1 over x plus 1. So this x plus 1 is the one making this algebraic fraction to be ugly. Understand? So to be unfriendly. So we are going to do away with it by clearing the fraction here, so that we have our numerator to be in a straight form, and also we have this one to be in a straight form. So now, so we don't have, you can see anything, we don't have problem here at the denominator here. So therefore, the only thing that we can use is what? Is x plus 1 You understand? That is, if you try to multiply x plus 1 through this, you understand? So you can see that this x plus 1 will go, and we have our numerator in what? In a straight form. So now what I'm trying to do is you multiply x plus 1 by both numerator and denominator of this. So we have x minus 1, x plus 1 over x plus 1, then x minus 1. I don't know, maybe you are getting what I'm doing here. So now from here, so what can we do from here? We multiply this one by this, so we have x plus 1 into x, then minus x plus 1 multiplied by 1, we have x plus 1 over x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 x minus 1. Are you getting what I'm doing? So from here, so what's the next thing to do? You can see that this one will cancel this one. So we have what? We have this one, we cancel this one, we have what? We are left with x times x, we have x squared. Try to open this one. Down x times x, x times 1, we have what? We have x, then minus 1 over. So here, if you like, you can try to open this one further. So by opening this one further, you understand, you can see x times x is what? Is x squared. X times this one is minus x, then plus x, minus plus 1 times minus 1, we have what? We have minus 1 squared. So from here, we can see that we have x squared plus x minus 1 over x squared minus x plus x is what? Is 0. Then we have minus 1 squared. So at the same time, we don't need to even put this what? This square, because 1 square is same thing as what? As 1. So therefore, we have this. So which is the simpler form? I mean, the simpler expression of what? Of this. This one looks so ugly, but this one looks friendly. Are you getting what I'm saying? So that is how we do that. So now, if you are given any kind of problem like this, and they ask you to simplify further to make it, or to make it final, or to make it simpler, so what you are going to do is, by taking the, what's it called, you take the appropriate common factor from both numerator and denominator, then you multiply also by the numerator and the denominator. I get it. So as we did here, so that's how we have that, and that is how it is being done. So this is going to be the end of today's lecture. So try as much as possible to search for questions or problems like this to show or to know whether you really understand the step or not. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please try to do so, and for you to get the notifications anytime and I drop my videos. So I wish you best of luck.